kind of lashes, my kind of lashes. That's my lash song. Every time I put lashes on, that's what I sing. If you've never purchased false lashes before, there are two things you're going to want to avoid when going and buying your lashes. The first one being going out and buying the longest, most dramatic lashes possible because you've seen them on Instagram and thought they were hella cute on somebody else. And two, buying mink lashes. Mink lashes are crazy expensive, and if you don't know what you're doing, you're just going to end up ruining them. Not to mention the fact that, if you want my personal opinion, they're not really all that worth the money. Yes, you can use them multiple times, but unless you're somebody that's super meticulous about taking care of your lashes, and y'all know how I am about taking care of my brushes, so unless you're going to be really meticulous about taking care of them, then don't even waste your money. When purchasing your lashes, you're going to want to look for something that is not that much longer than your natural lashes, because you're going to want to feel comfortable out in the world, out in public with these big fur balls on your eyes. And if you've never worn them before, odds are you're not going to feel very comfortable in anything too much longer than the natural length of your own lashes. So I would suggest either an Ardell Demi Wispy, which is the 120, I believe, or something like this. This is the Kiss Ever Easy Lashes. These are the number 11 style. You can get this little 5-pack for $10 at Walmart, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Myers, Walgreens, wherever they sell lashes. Pretty much they sell Kiss lashes everywhere. You can also go to your local wig shop or your local beauty supply store. I believe they sell these at Sally Beauty Supply too, so this is a perfect starter pack. One, because the lashes aren't that much longer than your natural lashes. They're not that much longer than my natural lashes, so they're definitely not going to be that much longer than yours because I have like no lashes to begin with. So they are not that much longer than your natural lashes, and they're super, super easy to put on. They keep their shape really well, and they have a clear band. The lashes that have like a really thick black band are the ones that are harder to put on, only because they're a lot harder to conceal, and they look more like false lashes or fake lashes than anything else, and they're just not that comfortable to wear. So you want to start off with something that is comfortable to wear, that you're going to feel comfortable in, and that is something that's kind of on the disposable end price wise, so that you can have a little bit of practice room. The lashes that I'm going to be using today are the Ardell 402 Edgy Lashes. Now, even though these are edgy lashes, they still have a clear band, and even though they're long, they're not that long. So they're still going to be comfortable for me to wear, and I'm still going to be comfortable in them. I have been wearing lashes for, I don't even want to mention how many years. I went years and years and years with wearing them, and then I went a few years without wearing them, and now I'm back into wearing them. I've been back into wearing them again for the past however many years. And there are still lashes to this day that, you know, if I am like, I see them in the store and I think they're cute and I buy them, there are still lashes to this day that I will get home and put them on and be like, oh no, no girl, we're not leaving the house with those on. We're not going drag today. Now that you've got your lashes, what kind of glue do you need? There are a million types of lash glue out there, all the way from the glue that comes with your lashes, which unfortunately the Kiss ones don't come with a glue, but I would suggest getting a duo glue. There's a clear tone glue, clear tone duo, a dark tone duo, and now they have a latex free duo. They also have a brush on duo, which BT dubs I do not recommend. I've had the brush on duo and it just gets disgusting. Like, it gets all gross at the top and the brush gets all frayed out, and it's all bad, okay? But a type of glue that I really, really recommend for beginners, if you've never messed around with lashes or you've never applied lashes is the Benefit Lash Glue. Mine looks disgusting because I'm human and I use it. But this not only comes out clear, but dries clear. And this glue has like literally no drying time. I am talking like 10 seconds. You can put it on and it's going to stick. But there's only one reason why I don't like this glue, and that's because if you're somebody that reuses your lashes, it is a biatch to get off of your lashes. So if you go to clean them off to reuse them, this is not like a duo where you can just kind of pull it off. This, you have to take like a makeup remover too, and it's like hard and it's just weird. It almost dries like super glue. You know how super glue dries like really hard and like crusty, I guess. That's how this dries. But it's the perfect glue for a beginner because you won't have. There is a fly flying around here and it's driving me nuts. Anyways, it's the perfect glue for a beginner because you don't have that drying time. There are two huge mistakes that people make when it comes to lash application. The first one being, let the glue dry. I cannot tell you enough how many people I have come into the store and say, I tried to put lashes on and they were just sliding all over my eyeball. It's because you didn't let your glue dry. Gotta let your glue dry, girls. Let it dry. If you are just too impatient to sit and wait for it to dry, or you just don't know how long to let it dry, then grab your blow dryer, set it on high heat, low blow, put your glue on your lash, blow it off for 3 seconds, and stick it to your eye, and you're GTG. Good to go. That's literally how I learned to put lashes on, was using my blow dryer, because I didn't know how long I was supposed to let my glue dry. And once I learned that blow dryer trick, I was good to go. So try that, see if it works. If not, then just go back to the regular way. But I promise you it's gonna work and you're gonna love me and you're gonna be like, oh my God, and not want to swear off lashes for your whole life. The second mistake that people make is not cutting them down. You need to measure your lashes, which I will show you here in a minute. You need to measure your lashes to your eyes to make sure they fit before you put them on. If your lashes don't fit to your eye, there's no way you're going to be able to maneuver that baby on there and get it to look right. If it's way too long, it's going to be clear out here, it's going to drag your eye down, and it's just going to be a bitch to try to get on. So measure it first, then cut it down, then you'll be good. The way you measure your lashes to your eye is you're going to want to pull your lash off of the little holder. And it's going to be a little bit tacky from the glue that's on there that sticks it to the holder. Stick it right up against your eye, lay it on there, and see if it fits. This, as you can see, this one is perfectly shaped to my eye. It fits. It's not hanging over the edge of my eye. If your lash is hanging over like this, you need to cut that, girl. If you're somebody where things irritate your eyes easily, then you can, rather than starting your lash right here, you can start it right about there, like right at the end of your iris right here. And that way it's not poking you in the eye all day. And if that was the case for me, then I would have to cut these 2 strips off the end. But because I'm used to them being there, I'm cool with it being right into the center of my eye. As long as it's not like stabbing my inner corner, I'm good. Before you put the glue on your lash, you want to make sure that it has a good form. So if your lash doesn't have, see if you can see that. If your lash doesn't have a good bend in it, like this one does, then what you can do is, before you put your glue on, just take it and kind of roll it like this. Or another trick I like to do is, because it's still a little bit tacky from the glue on it, is stick it around my finger like this and let it sit on there for like 30 seconds and then you'll be good. When it comes to putting glue on your lashes, the least amount of glue you use, the better. Because for one, it's going to take that less time to dry. And for two, it's going to be a lot easier to clean up in the end. So today I'm going to use the Benefit glue just to show you guys. And just for the video's sake, you can just go in right away with this glue. There's like no drying time. With the Benefit glue, you do have to be careful. It is like a runnier glue. So what I like to do is squeeze out a little ball and let it run down the side. And then I will just take and run that little ball right along the band. And you really don't need much either. I just like to go back and forth a couple of times just to make sure each and every spot is covered with glue. Just because this is a clear glue, so it's a little bit harder to tell like what you've got on there and what you don't. Alright, so then once you get your glue on, you are going to line it up with your eye and you're going to go at a downward angle. And you want to see how I've got my tweezers right in the middle. You want to place right in the middle. And some people like to look in the mirror and look down. I know this is really awkward, you guys, because my hand's going to be all up in the way. So what you want to do is just place it right there in the middle. And then you're going to tuck your corners in. Tuck one corner in. Tuck two corners in. And then you're good. And then another thing I like to do is take the end of my tweezers and just kind of push, push, push up against my lash line to make sure it's up there, really close to the lash line. And then as you can see, like that glue, I mean, that was live, y'all. There wasn't no time lapse here. I put the glue on and I stuck it on my eye and it stuck. That is why I like the Benefit glue. That is a glue that if I'm in a hurry and I know I want to wear lashes somewhere and like my husband's yelling at me to hurry up, or I am just in a pinch for time, this is a glue that I can literally take in the car, run it on my lashes, stick my lashes on in the car, and I'm good. Or like it's a glue that takes me less than 30 seconds to put my lashes on. I run the glue on, stick it on, stick, and I'm good. You're good to go. So let me put the other lash on and then I will be back to talk about blending them. When it comes to blending your lashes, there are a couple of different ways that you can do that. The first way is by taking any black eyeliner and tightlining. Now normally I don't do this because most of my looks I tightline anyways, just to make my lashes look a little bit fuller. But what you can do is just lift your eyelid up and take your black liner and take it right in your tight line, just like so. The next way is by taking eyelash curlers and actually curling the false lashes with your natural lashes. So this way I really don't like doing either because you just have to be so careful. Now you don't want to like squeeze them like you do when you're curling like your natural lashes. You just want to give them a bump and then pull them out really carefully, and then you'll see they are blended. And the third and final way you can do it is by taking any mascara that you have and coating just your natural lashes. So taking the mascara on, putting it at the base of your lashes and just giving it a little wiggle. And what that's going to do is just blend those falsies and those natural lashes together. Now you can put mascara on your false lashes if you want to. Personally, I don't like putting mascara on my false lashes just because I like using them multiple times. So putting mascara on them is just going to make them that much harder to clean in the end. So yeah, that is it for blending your lashes. When it comes to reusing your lashes, I get asked so many times if like these type of lashes or Ardell lashes, if they're reusable. Absolutely, yes, they are reusable. How many times can you use them? Basically as many times as they will allow. I reuse my lashes probably an unhealthy amount of times, but that's just because I like to get my money's worth out of them. So the way you clean them off is if you're using a duo glue, which that's why I said I didn't like the Benefit glue because it's a lot harder to get off. Um, but it is a good practice glue. So the way you do it, if you're using like a duo glue or a latex base glue, is I just like to hold the lash like this, and then I will just take my fingernail and basically just pick the glue off. So once I do that and I get all of my glue picked off, then I will go through with a makeup remover wipe and just kind of make sure the rest of the glue is off and any like leftover mascara that was on the lash is off there. And then you can also do this with a Q-tip too. If you sit it on a flat surface, dip a Q-tip in makeup remover and just kind of pull away the glue that way. You could do it like that. I got one little last bit of glue here. Wipe that off. And then you can take and put some alcohol on it if you want to re-sanitize it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And then it's good as new. It's good to use again. Sorry, I couldn't see my monitor. And then you're good to go again. So if you want to keep them formed, I usually will just keep them in the little containers that they came in. Sometimes I'll leave just a little bit of glue on there, just so that way you can put it on that bend that is on the container. So then that way it actually keeps its shape. So these Kiss lashes are really good for keeping their shape. Ardell is really good for keeping its shape. The Andrea lashes aren't so great. The Eyler lashes are good one-use lashes, but they don't keep their shape very well. And I think the reason is because they are so light and so flimsy that there's just nothing to them. So it's hard for them to keep shape. Red cherry also is like, red cherry are like my favorite kind of lashes of life. I did just order some House of Lashes, Pixie Luck lashes, so I will let you guys know how those go. And I just ordered the House of Lashes glue. I've heard crazy raves about the House of Lashes glue, so I was like, oh, let me try this. Yeah, so that is it, you guys. That is it for my Lashes 101, a beginner's guide to lash application. If you guys think that I missed something or you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. And that is it, y'all. That is all I can think of. I hope this video helped you. Go out, practice, buy the little 5-pack of the Kiss lashes, and just keep practicing. Definitely look into getting the Benefit glue if you're a first timer, or you just feel like you just want to ward lashes off for the rest of your life. Try the Benefit glue or try the blow dryer trick that I talked about. Good luck in your lash adventures. Let me know how you guys did. Let me know if this helped you. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Bye-bye.